Hello there, it's Sonja from East Coast Recovery again, and we have another one of our short videos. And this week we have two sisters in recovery, and we have young Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hiya.
Hello, and we also have her sister Nicky.
Hiya.
Thank you very much for coming on this evening, and we're going to focus this evening on this week. We had a meme put up on the East Coast Recovery Facebook page, and it said this: the alcoholic is like a tornado roaring his way through the lives of others. And this is what else it says in the big book: hearts are broken, sweet relationships are dead, affections have been uprooted, selfish and inconsiderate habits have been kept the home in turmoil. We feel that a man is unthinking when he says that sobriety is enough. So Emma, let's start with you, because you were the first one to come into rehab and to get some recovery. What did that look like in your life, Emma? The tornado. You was a tornado roaring through the lives of others. What did that look like?
I was a complete tornado roaring through the lives of mainly my children, and they were really, really affected. I was completely selfish. Alcohol came before everything, and it got really bad sort of in the first lockdown we had, and I was quite glad that I didn't have to sort of run them to school anymore, and I was just existing really. I wasn't really living, sort of sleeping, drinking, sleeping, not able to cook them proper dinners. My eldest, he didn't sleep properly. Yeah, that was just, they were just so anxious and worried all the time about me. But again, I couldn't stop it. I wanted alcohol, and I was completely selfish. I let friends down when we were able to meet people. I couldn't make it, and I'd let them down. So yeah, that was my whole family life was a complete tornado, completely.
Okay, thank you. So that's given us a good picture. Nicky, what did it look like in your life, the tornado?
Oh, complete and utter carnage. Absolute carnage. Family parties that I went to, and I really embarrassed myself. I let people down, not turning up. Let my children down, really hurt my children, not able to sort of cook them dinners, going to bed, waking up in the morning, and in the morning thinking, did I actually put them to bed? Did they have tea? And not having no recollection of that whatsoever. And as Emma said, alcohol was always number one.
Yeah, and that's a terrible thing about alcoholism, isn't it? If you were to have a lie detector test about do you love your children, you'd pass it with flying colours, because you absolutely do love your children, but your brain capacity does not give you the capacity to care and consider your children or anyone or yourselves. So coming from addiction, alcoholism addiction, into recovery, tell us what life's like after you've been in rehab. If you go first, Emma, what is your relationship like with yourself and your children now?
Yeah, and with my children, I'll sort of go first. But then, it took a while to begin with. Obviously happy that I came out and I looked a lot better. It took them a while to stop coming down and checking on me. I used to hide my alcohol in the cupboards and sort of not let them see. They knew. They're not daft. They're 11 and 12, and it took a good couple of months for them to stop coming to check if mum's okay. And even now, I'll get them. I'll catch me, and I see them look at me in a different way. Is she okay? And myself. I've learned so much about alcoholism. When I was in recovery, it was the first time in my life I actually felt accepted. I felt welcome. Realising it's a disease of the brain, and I look, now I sort of obviously look after myself. Our relationship with my children is so much better. It's progress. It's ongoing amends to them all the time, making time for them. And school, little things like school runs in the morning. I don't feel, obviously I'm not hungover anymore. It's so calm. The house is, there's no, there is occasion shouting, but now it's so much better. And I can genuinely say that I actually like myself now. I do look after myself, and I put a lot into my recovery. It's a simple program. It's easy to work.
And I know that, Emma, you're sponsored. I know that you attend meetings. I'm aware that you're engaging with the steps. You're in a life or death errand.
Sponsoring someone as well.
Wonderful.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Emma, thank you
you.
very much. So, Nicky, what does that look like for you now? Because you followed your sister. You came into East Coast Recovery just after your sister got out. And what does it look like for you now that you've been in and you've got some recovery and you're also engaging?
Really good. Really amazing. In actual fact, I mean, it's just us better, and it's just like I said, I think I've said before, the sort of priceless times you get, with your kids, and actually being able to be present in moments with them and enjoy being with them and have them be more relaxed and at ease. I mean, the stress and the sort of turmoil they went through with me was horrendous, and it takes a long time to heal. But I think they're now sort of trusting again, and it just reaps rewards, and the benefits you get from it, and making them family bonds closer, and just seeing that little light. It really does open your eyes up, and you see the light in their eyes, getting the little smiles on their faces, and actually to remember everything, to have proper conversations with them, and sort of just be there for them, and family as well, and work life. It just you're able to do so much more when you're not consumed by alcohol or whatever it is, your substance, and to be free of that, it's just amazing.
So your both of your lives have really opened up since you've stopped drinking and doing what you were doing and coming to recovery. And I think that this line out of the big book, it says, we feel that a man is unthinking when he says that sobriety is enough. And what the book that I'm reading from is the recovery textbook that you are very well aware of, you two girls, I know that. But so not drinking isn't what recovery is. It's about the ongoing amends and the development and the effort that you put into your relationships and developing yourself. And that's where the magic is. Because can you imagine coming into recovery and not repairing any of the damage or acknowledging any of the damage that's been caused? That would be horrific. And I don't think you can move forward in your recovery until the past has been acknowledged, put right what you can, and then that enables you to it sets you free to move forward.
Definitely, as it
really
says,
does set you for his freedom.
So we clean house with family, asking, that's what it says in the book, we clean house with family, and we have to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
And just as I say, the only way we can do it is just to, make sure that we're doing what we're doing every day, and just to be there with them every day. And it does take time, but it's worth it.
It's a whole lifelong, affair of development and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't have it any other way, though.
No.
No.
Cool. And it isn't easy. We have our struggles. We all have our struggles.
Yes.
It isn't easy. And I think you can really tell. You can't really tell where someone's at in their recovery when everything's going well. You can tell where they're at when the I was going to say the SHIT hits the fan.
Yes, I know you were.
I thought you were going to say that.
It's not if it hits the fan, it's when it hits the fan, because life happens, and it's about looking at how people cope with their recovery when that happens. And you two have done exceedingly well through your struggles, up and down, because that's a realistic way of looking at it.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for giving us your time this evening. Thank you so much. And that's the end of our little talk. And if anyone's got any ideas of any other subjects or any questions that you want to ask the two sisters, please leave a message or a question in the comments box below. Thank you very much.
Thank you.